Alright, in this video, guys, we're going from radical form to exponential form. Here is my equation right here. On the left, that's my exponential form right here. And on the right, we have my radical form right here. We know that because this is a radical symbol. So when we're doing this, the top number represents your power. And when you do this, you can put it out here or here. So the power on top. And then on the bottom of the number, it represents your root. Just like as if we were the roots of a tree and this is the ground. So the root goes here, the power can go here or here. It doesn't matter which one, you don't need both, you just need one. Alright, so let's look at our first example. So we have x in the power of 2/3. Now we got to convert that from exponential to radical. You have to identify which one's the power, which one's the root. So you write x, 2 is my power, and then 3 is my root. So 3 is on the bottom is my root, 2 the power is on top. Alright, let's go the opposite way now. I have the this is pronounced the 5th root of x to the 4th. So when we're doing this one, you've got to recognize that 5th, we said 5th root, and then to the power of the 4th. So that means you got to write. So power 4, that's going to be the number on top. And then root 5, that's the one that's going to go on bottom. So it's important to recognize where the numbers go. Make sure you write it as a little fraction. That's important to this problem. Alright, next one. So we're going to kind of put a number out in front. This is 7 times the 3rd root of x to the 4th. So this is important because parentheses make a difference. So you can see that when we're doing this, this 4 to the 3rd only applies to the x. That makes a difference. And we should be putting parentheses around here. So we're multiplying. So it's 7 times 4 to the 3rd of x, or to the power 4/3. Do not put the parentheses like this, because if you do, that means 4 to the 3rd, or to the 4/3 power applies to both of them. That's not what we're looking at. You have to make sure that if you do put parentheses, you're going to put them over just the x. I should be doing that here in a second. Come on. Parentheses. Alright, don't put the parentheses. But put the parentheses right there. Alright, so now we're going to go backwards. We're going to give you a power, an exponential form, we're going to go to radical form. So once again, this 4 is not being raised to 2/3 power. If there's parentheses there, then yes, you would be doing that. But this problem, you're not doing that. So you leave the 4 on the outside 4 times. You do x and do the normal thing we did before in our previous problems. Put the 2 on the inside. Remember, you can put the 2 right here if you want, or you can put the 2 right there, and then 3rd root. If we had the parentheses like this, you would put the 4 on the inside, but since there's no parentheses, you would leave the 4 on the outside. It's not included to the 2/3 power. Alright, next one. Next one. 27 to the 2/3. Now with this one, we actually have to find the answer. We need to find a number. We're not just simplifying, or we're not just converting, we're actually solving it and finding an answer. So first, I would always recommend convert to radical form. So 3rd root of 27 to the 2nd power. There's 2 ways to do this, guys. You can do one of 2 ways. You could take 27 squared and take that resulting number and take it to the 3rd power. Or you can take the 3rd root of 27 and take that number to the 3rd power. Both answers are going to give it to it. I'm going to show you both ways. You don't have to do both ways. You just need to do one way. So if you took 27 squared, you're going to get 729. Then if you took the 3rd root of that number, and if you need help in calculus 3, you'd have to do 3 second caret, that's the 3rd root. And you should be getting, you get the answer of 9. So the 3rd root of 729 is 9. So that's the one way. You don't have to do it that way. We're going to show you this way on the right as well. So if you took the 3rd root of 27, no, and I actually have a typo right here. That should be a 2. I'll figure that out in a second. It should be erased and put a 2. It'll realize that in a second. But the 3rd root of 27 is actually 3, and then 3 squared obviously is 9. So you can see either way we do it, we get the same answer, so there's no big deal which way you do it. You choose, but you get the same answer then. But you got to take 27 squared and 3rd root. You have to do one of those ways. Alright, let's look at another one. 9 in the power of 3 over 2. So once again, you choose which way you want, but you do have to take the square root, and 9 to the 3rd power, you have to do one of those ways first. That's a weird looking square root by me. I get it. So if you take 9 to the third power, we got that earlier, it should be 729. And I'm assuming the square root of 729 should be 27. There we go, look at that. Mental math, that's power. So the square root of 9, you remember, should be 3. 3 in the power of 3. The second 3 times 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 times 3 is 27. So you can see either way we do it.